Hello and welcome back to Terra Invicta. We are up in space getting our fleets properly online today. We are trying to take back the rest of the Pan-Asian Combine from the Protectorate, but we've been stealing other stuff out from them in the meantime. Today's big goals. We have all of these garbage stations outside of Earth that we haven't really built up. We're trying to get back up to tier 3 like ring habitats. So I'd like to get our stations back up and running. I'd like to get them well defended and set up. We are building some troop carriers out on Mars so we can start taking over the rest of the mining complexes away from the Protectorate and whoever else out there we want to start picking fights with. And mostly today I want to get our Navy. Our big Navy up and running. We have the Titan in the shop right now, getting built. But why don't we lock in our stuff and get cooking this morning? Tomoshka, hello, welcome.
Making things safe for our people.
We're defending Central Asia and Indonesia. There's our Firestar fission lanterns. Ooh. More drives for the drive gods. You found a Protectorate character with a potentially bad loyalty score. Lots of different drives happening. The initiative has defeated the aliens near Fort Vesta. You know what, man? Fort Vesta. I feel like this place. Where are you? Oh, you're just in the middle of the belt. There is constantly a fight going on outside this asteroid. And honestly, I see why. It's a pretty good asteroid. Amazing. The Thomas Aquinas station, which is going to be our shipyard. If we can get it up and built. You know what? I'm going to put that little guy on it, maybe. Well, that little guy. We just built a bunch of points defense arrays here and upgraded the ring core. Now, I want fusion reactor farms around this guy to give us lots of power. That's 1,000 power outside of the 40. You're gonna need... Let's do agriculture complex over there. That just killed all of my volatiles, so we'll hold off on the rest of that. You know what? Actually, I'm going to cancel that. Yeah, that was like 200 boost. That's expensive. Base cost 200 volatiles. What I really want to do here is just upgrade all these point defense arrays to full battle stations. And then build a lot of shipyards. Academy loyalists have arrested an agent for the initiative who was trying to steal projects from my engineer. Interesting. I might turn her so I know what the initiative's up to. Geo, hello. Think I'm addicted to alien space game? I mean, I definitely am. Uh-oh. Tiangong orbit. Are you gonna blow that up? I think they're gonna blow that up. I don't think we have anything good on that orbit, but we do have a lot of stations right now. Oh yeah, that's Higbee Station. Yeah, so we have all these like tier 2 stations. I do believe, yes. We've built up one of them here. So we've said like 4-layer defense arrays, fusion reactors, then we have like a science wing and I don't know what you want to call it, like a hab ring. Patience, patience, young grasshoppers. Stop blowing holes in my ship. I'll see what I can do. No promises. It's your boy. How we doing? Papa 11199 in low lunar. Battle cruiser. I really want this ship to get its nose fixed. Because I just don't think it can shoot anything right now. I don't know that it's like nose turret works. And 280 is... feels under. Landed at a Luna base. Interesting. So he's landing his spaceships on the moon. You want alien red teaming? Yeah.
Ready for orders.
All things in due time.
Ready for my mission.
So this homie is actually investigating that diplomat. That's fine. I'm gonna have this dude swap over to the person we arrested here.
Tracking target.
Just because I would like to know a little bit more about her.
Standing by for orders.
Lee, you should definitely go to ground, homie, if you're being targeted.
Hunkering down.
Where to?
She should also probably go to ground.
Going into hiding.
Ready.
You've been looking for people in Central Asia. Yeah, that 2.8 on the Pan-Asian Combine is rough. At least we're back in charge, though. Yeah, I'm losing a lot more of this value here than I would like. 300. Yeah, I'm losing like 1.2k in science right now to these guys because of this whole situation. So I do kind of wonder if there's anything I could do to nab these on higher numbers. 30% for a hostile takeover here on an admin. 1-star admin.
Targeting their assets.
Why not?
Standing by for orders.
You know, that's kind of how I feel about that. Why not? They won't be stoked if I do that, but
Evading pursuit.
I'm willing to give it a shot.
Bunkering down.
Hybrid confinement fusion 2. Yes, please. We are definitely getting some much better reactors and engines and everything else.
I have new information.
All right, so you have successfully learned everything about that person. You successfully learned everything about that person. So we have 2 counselors we can flip right now. Nice. And our Mars ship is ready. It has a strength score of 32. So the question ends up being, what sites do I want to take the most on Mars? In particularly, protectorate sites are what we want. None of them have like a ton of volatiles or a ton of water. We already got the best ones there. Honestly, most of these don't have a lot of anything. This is like a good base metals. A couple decent base metal sites. But we kind of got to take the places that we can. So I'm going to go with the lower level 15 out of 18s. Actually, you know what? All of these are 100%. We can take anyone we want. Hi, Troll. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If they outscience us, we need to outsteal their sciences. I mean, true, not a bad idea. All right, so all of these guys are basically the same, functionally the same for me. Because all I'm really looking at right now is like volatiles and water. Let's go for the Noches Terra site. Oops. Arabia Terra, Elysium Plantia, Xanth Terra, Scapoli Crater, Terra Sirium, Data Laplanium, Noches Terra. It says 100%. That seems insane to me, but we're going to go for it. 200 lasers and 55 military. I don't see how we could possibly take that with this guy, but let's give it a shot. This is going to be called Mars Troops. We're going to rename our armies right now. This is the Earth Defense Force. This is the Mercury Marauders. Am I spelling that wrong? I feel like I'm spelling that wrong. And you are Merchant Cabs. Name First Marauders. Salt Habs. These guys are coming to Earth. Those guys are just vibing around Mercury right now. Nobody else is around Mercury that I care about, is it? The Initiative. There is a Humanity First station here, but it's not a big deal. There's a lot of aliens around Mercury right now. So they are mostly donged up. Here's the deal. I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, okay, this is a huge alien fleet of battle cruisers and frigates and stuff like that I could easily destroy and get a bunch of exotics from. But I'm not at war with the aliens yet. But I'm pretty sure as soon as I take this base on Mars, they're going to be upset at us and we're going to go to war. Now, it still has, Protectorate still has some fleets in orbit, but they are basically out of Delta V with no way to resupply, so we can also not worry about them for a bit. 2 years in the 2022 scenario. Still fighting Unity to your PC bridge. Oh, that's a pain. That's a pain. BIOS updates and software settings. Restarted with resistance via Kazakhstan, took over Russia, got into space in a weird way. Somehow didn't notice the mission to the moon and I'm on Mars, but the moon mission appeared. Nobody's on the moon and you're confused. I mean, there's not really a lot of good stuff on the moon, is the truth. Like, we have a moon base, but most of the spots on the moon are empty. I think the moon is actually best for building skunkworks, research centers, and hospitals. You basically build like an alternate colony on the moon.
The people will come to our side.
That's building up nice there. Lodestar fission lanterns. High-powered nuclear gas core drive capable of extremely high thrust for a fission regime. We'll also go with the Firestar fission lantern because the most powerful gas core fission rocket we can design. That sounds good. Most powerful generally sounds like good advice. Aliens. Dude, there's something we haven't seen in an extremely long time. The aliens have not come into our stuff for ages. We have captured a base on Mars from the Protectorate. Wow, man, we absolutely trashed this place. What do we got? Skunkworks, marine platoons, lasers, op centers, heavy fizzles, nanofax, heavy fissions, nanofax, heavy fissions. Nanofax, nanofax, a lot of nanofactories. Fission reactors, skunkworks, marines, skunkworks. Okay, this is actually pretty easy to rebuild. You're going to be a battle station. You're going to be a fusion reactor. Okay, that puts me up in power. You're a marine platoon. I want to rebuild you. I guess you just like can't destroy stuff that's been destroyed. You have to do a full decommission. You, I want to also be a battle station. Which does mean I need another fusion reactor. $26 boosts. I gotta wait for that. Ah, you know what else? We have this initiative guy in captivity. We can also now talk to him and look at forming an alliance, which is something we've been wanting to do for a very long time. Aliens might be preparing retaliatory strikes against our assets. Are we full war? Excellent. Honestly, I am aces A-okay with that. Where was that big fleet in Mercury orbit? Here it is. We're gonna go donk these dudes up real good.
Where to?
You are going to turn this counselor first.
We'll bring them to our side.
You
Where
are
do you
gonna
need me?
talk.
Reporting in.
Oh, that counselor, I guess, is still in jail.
On
You're
the
going to
way
investigate
the
alien
target site.
activities.
At your service. Standing by.
Why don't we put
Initiating
you
some
on investigating Alpha 6?
Standing by.
Because we're going to
At
want to get
your
rid of them.
service.
Lee
Acknowledged.
can go back to advising the
I will help.
PDL.
Acknowledged.
Losing a bit of public opinion here. Though not terribly. I don't love how our sustainability is going down here so much. So what's our inequality? I am fusion age here. So I think we can probably chill at least a little bit on that. You could come down here and defend
Securing our
Malaysia.
interests.
Acknowledge.
So you're following that
When do you
alien.
need me?
You're going for
Ready
another round of
for
that hostile
orders.
takeover, and I think I'm going to
Where
keep
do
you to
you
that,
need
and
me?
you're investigating the alien assets. This guy is getting his last battle station. He's in great shape. I'm very happy with that Mars station. But on Mars itself, good luck if I can find this station we just built. this guy. You need this agriculture complex rebuilt. You don't have the volatiles for it. And I think we said we need another fusion farm here. That we do have the right amount for. You're building battle stations. Battle stations. We can leave that one empty for now. That'll probably be another battle station. Save up for that farm, probably. All right. The cabs are almost in Earth orbit. Russia will democratize, even if it will take forever. In the meantime, unifying to reduce the cost of holding so many nations under your sway. That's basically the key, right? Unify as much as you can, and then you can really cut down on your control points. Easier said than done when you were like 2 points behind in democracy, but... or more. Because of a regime change. Combat imminent. Engage. I am quite curious how this is going to go. This Lancer I want first. And then I'm going to let the guys just do their thing. I generally feel like the computer is so messed up here that we should be okay. I don't think any of these missiles are going to land. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, they are absolutely not. They're fleeing a bunch of their ships. How have you already taken that much engine damage? This might be a situation where I have to auto-resolve this. He's not shooting anybody. This weapon is damaged and cannot fire until it is repaired. So his plan is what exactly? Terrible plan. My dreadnought just went in and got dunked. My only hope now is that it doesn't explode so that I actually can repair it. Though I'll be honest, it's not looking great. Gee whiz, man. What a disaster that was. He's managed to get out of range. No, he's still taking the occasional shot. But not many. This homie's spinning around and is coming back in for the fight. And the good news is he's against frigates and small babies. Amazingly, he did not take out the priority target. Point defense E-beamer is destroyed. This weapon is damaged and cannot fire until it is repaired. Ultraviolet phaser cannon. Well, homies, I need you to repair that then. This guy is now also retreating. You really don't need to, dude. I'd actually greatly prefer if you did not retreat. All your weapons are destroyed. I feel like I don't know how to repair stuff in a mid-fight, but I am concerned that our weapons are getting busted up this much. Peaceful ships don't want to shoot, right? Where is that battle class? Oh, they're up there. He's changed from wanting to end the battle to not wanting to end the battle. I gotta take a look at this. Yeah, we're taking that one back. I'll tell you right now, we're taking that one back. 300 versus 1,000 and we get whooped? No, sirree. Our ships refuse to fire? That ain't happening, not on my watch. I guess we might have to start actually fighting the fights ourselves and not auto-battling it. Thinking about how you could get them out of China, and I came up with what you could do. Dissolve the armies that the Protectorate controls. I don't think I can do that. And then move out your armies of China's capital. Conquer regions of China with Japan until you capture China's capital. I think I'm just going to wait until they break their protection cycle, and then I'm just going to purge and crackdown and purge. Which faction would be dominant IRL? Probably the initiative. Charge a single ship into a phalanx. I gotta be honest, I thought we had enough point defense on those ships that it wouldn't be a problem, so sometimes it makes some questionable decisions in battle. Yeah. Well, also, it's kind of funny, the carrier insists on flying way behind the other ship. So instead of them all working together, because the carrier, it's a troop carrier, so it's listed as further in the back. Oh, nice. So we should just be able to do this on an auto. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, right? The auto gives me a full wipe with like basically no damage. Which is very funny. 1.7 exotics. Okay, so you get a lot more for attacking alien facilities on Earth. Noted. These guys are now going to transfer to this other battleship. Just going to chase down alien ships right now. The Divine Mission. Accept. I got no doubt they're going to be upsetty spaghetti about all this, but it's also like a lot of their stuff down. The Spinal Neutron Lance. This is a exotic X-ray weapon. I guess if we didn't have antimatter, we could use that one. Hybrid confinement fusion reactor. We are gonna need to get independent command pretty soon. Ooh, cyborging. Ooh, Argus complex. What does this do? Information science. Oh, this is the listening post. This is the upgraded listening post. Detecting enemy counselors on Earth. I gotta get cyborging first, though. Have I tried winning? I've tried. I'm just not very good at it. Auto, if you have superior power, usually goes well. If you have less, get wiped out. Yeah. Let's engage these dweebs. We'll auto them. Take it. Okay, nice. He merged his two fleets together, so we fought them at once.
Securing our control.
You guys are at Henry Durant. Nice. Love to see that for us. She is no longer in Academy custody. But that's okay.
We now have a spy in their ranks.
Critical success. Our new agent brought a month's worth of research files, moving our own development significantly forward.
Tell me your orders.
I'm gonna put this guy on 0 because my goal is literally just to have him turned.
They will now serve us.
Dope, 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 dope.
Cleaning things up.
And we got a hostile takeover on an administration faction. Oh, which I guess you applied right away. Fantastic. National Security Bureau. You need command points, which will be Wrestlehag or the 9 para. I'm gonna give you the 9 para for now. Oops. And well, you do need more admin. You also need more admin. You need more command. You need more command. You need more espionage. You need security. I might as well give you survivor as well because it's +1 security. And then we're in great shape. Great shape. You have so many space stations around Earth. What do they all do? Currently, nothing. Currently, they provide a distraction so that when the computer blows them up, I don't have to deal with it. That's what they do. Alien assault ship launches towards Earth. They are finally sending a new assault carrier. Where is it coming from? Nancy. Hey, look at this. The EU finally also got itself an army. No navies, but we'll take what we can. Fantastic. Okay, that assault ship. We're gonna need a bigger fleet. Question. May. Okay. It said that assault ship was going to show up in November of 2039. Basically, we have to start looking at, like, do we move this fleet out of Mercury's orbit? Or do we leave it to protect Mercury? I kind of want to leave it to protect Mercury, but obviously we got to deal with that alien assault ship if it shows up. Because if we're fighting alien armies, we no longer have all of China. And they will be a threat. They're decoys, basically. Yep. If Elon could do it, so can I. Oh, we just needed to make sure that the Protectorate couldn't build anything in low Earth orbit, so we just built stations everywhere. For a long time, the Protectorate was just going around from station to station, blowing them all up. I'd like to not get notifications about this, but I don't know what that ship is doing. It just keeps going into orbit and going into orbit and going into orbit. Mirror cell fusion 2, okay. We no longer control Albania, that's fine. Okay, Mongolia and Singapore need to be defended.
Where do you need me?
And we've identified some new organizations we might want to acquire. The Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory. The FBI. Voice of America. Dahlia Consultants, the Siberian Tigers. I wouldn't really say I want any of these. Gamma rocketry is okay. Ravati missiles in space is pretty good. This is a tier 3. Oh, it's giving me 8% knowledge. 8% knowledge is really nice. That's quite a lot. 10% energy research. I could get rid of this for Ravati missiles in space. 15% energy research. Academy envoys. Space science. Problem is she has like no one-pointers to get rid of. What about use? Space mining. Space science, space science. Yeah, you're giving like huge boosts to space science. This you don't need. This is giving you command, which is why you put it in here. Protect target, detain counselor, stabilize nation. Assault alien asset. I could definitely get rid of you and put that on someone better. And then math science, social science. What's your admin right now? 917, 26 actually. So you're a point over. You. Because hear me out. I could give you an intelligent assistance and a management AI to get that 25 points back. And then I could give you Ravati missiles in space. Which will also give you the +1 science you're missing now. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And you actually end up with 1 extra point left over. Then this dude can take Philia Aeronautics to give himself more admin, and he can take the Snow Leopard Commando Group to give himself more command. And I can be happy with that. You have a point left over. I guess I could give you Siberian Tigers. It's not really any good, though. Just you wait. We'll find something for you eventually. So,
Protecting our interests.
Reporting
Mongolia
in.
needs to be defended.
Where to?
And
Ready for my mission.
Your
Singapore?
orders?
Singapore needs to be defended.
Ready to go.
Ready for orders.
We found an alien in Spain. We're going to keep looking into him.
Eyes on target.
Let's
Your
max out
orders.
the ops, though, to make sure that we can track him well.
Where do you need me?
Where to?
Out of curiosity, like, what is the percentage on this? It's 0 right now. Okay. Do you have all your resources show monthly instead of daily? That's so much better. I believe so, yeah. Monthly, yeah. Yeah.
Standing by.
That was just whatever the standard was, honestly.
Reeling them in.
I'm going to try to turn this
What's the
initiative
order?
counselor. And honestly, I also want to just talk to her.
Initiating contact.
Because I would like to make an alliance with the initiative if I could. Russo Station has made a new antimatter firm. But it doesn't have enough power for it? Okay. Fix that. You guys are 200. You guys are 375. I'm going to put a fusion reactor. Yeah, okay. So some of my particle colliders are going to go offline for a little bit there at this station. What's actually kind of nice is if I build a couple of fusion reactors out here, I could swap out this supply depot for an actual Spaceworks.
Okay, and Challenger, Gene, you're go to go out, and once you get out, maybe Jack can turn around and work on those bit better. We're seeing, I guess, the super high on pressure.
So let's just do that. 260. So that follows solar farm plus 60. You could pop an upgrade. Turn on that antimatter farm for now. Okay, I'm happy with that. That will get us a space station, at least in orbit here, that we can do repairs at, which should make a world of difference for us. So, sorry, the aliens have this fleet come into low Earth orbit. It's not you. Victor 8. Not you. Not you. You. 656. This is the assault carrier. 593. Assault carrier, battle cruiser, cruiser, frigate, corvette. I'm going to wait for that Titan. And I do think we need more... some ships in sort of a mid-range. Cruisers, maybe? I guess these would be like, I'm thinking about putting this with the main fleet. Medium, honestly. I think that's it. These would be E-beam batteries with antimatter cannons. Defensive fire will only target missiles. And then we have a point defense that can target anything else. I mean, that could certainly work. Those are two big particle weapons. Instead of putting on a salvage bay, you could probably put on a cyclotron. Boost up your particles. I'm a bit worried at 43 armor. Also, an Orion drive? Over a Poseidon Lantern? Really? This doesn't seem very good. Why would you take that over him? Mirror cells, hybrid confusion, confinement. Like these fancy ships, I could get a lot more juice out of. Powerful lasers, light compact reactor. So these guys produce 0.5, 74 gigawatts. I'm not sure why I wouldn't take a better drive on this. Then I could up the armor pretty dramatically too. Still give them 30 Delta Vs. Any terrorist attacks from the fascists? Oddly enough, the fascists have been okay. We've mostly had terrorist attacks from the Protectorate. Lithium heat sinks? Better than molten salt? Yeah, well, they don't cause volatiles, so arguably, yes. These are only 28, which is not very much. Terrorist attacks from the defeatists? Yeah, I think that's more accurate. At least 100 milliges is ideal. I like this vibe. I feel like this is a good mid-level ship. It is still pretty goddamn expensive, though. Unfortunately, I also don't understand how much ADP is. Like, I have 0.02 units of antimatter, and this is ADP of antimatter, and unfortunately, they've decided to say I get 600 U a month, and there's no goddamn interface that tells me what a U, a P, and a 0.02 equal to. So this system sucks for antimatter. I really wish they'd fix this. Just make it one goddamn unit, and let us build off of that. Too exy for this jet. I mean, I guess the idea is that these guys are kind of tanky as well. The E-beams will provide some defense. The antimatter, thermal, and rad damage. All right, we're going to call these like particle cruisers. Particle cruise. And I'm going to see about building some of them. They just cost so many goddamn volatiles. That's it, though. I guess that's it. So... I'm gonna build a bunch of these out at Erasmus. 4 of them is equal to 100 points. It's not really very much. They're not going to be able to build for a long time either, but... Alright, they are what they are. 1 year until that cruiser gets here.
Offering support.
Securing our interests.
Securing our control.
Trade
Making
negotiations.
If you want to waste your time trying to talk these monsters down, you go right ahead.
Oh, initiative. They regard us as a major and growing threat and will oppose us. They do not see sufficient value in a non-aggression at this time. Oh, okay. Dang. You have 2,000 boost. You're willing to give me 86 of it. I mean, I was hoping to get a non-aggression pack, but I will complete this trade and at least improve our relations. Maybe if we trade with them a bunch, we can sort of even things out. Initiative are closest ideologically to the Academy. I mean, they've definitely been doing the same stuff as we have. Turn counselor, insufficient investigation. That is extremely
Person of
frustrating.
interest of you.
Project Exodus steals one of my guys.
I'm ready to sabotage the mission.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Prepping for next mission.
Wrapping up here.
Cleaning
I'd
things up.
love to know how they did that.
Prepping for next mission.
Clearing things up.
Prepping for the next mission.
Wrapping up here. We'll be ready for new orders soon.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Prepping for next mission.
Wrapping up here.
Wrapping up here.
Cleaning things up.
Wrapping for next
Turkelson
mission.
or Slava Ukraina
We'll be
might be
ready for
traitor
new
on
orders
us
soon.
right now. Dusty plasma radiators. These cheap engines. We're about to get mass production of antimatter, which should be really nice. South Yemen and Yemen have merged into a single nation. We control Indonesia, and we now have 50k population on a non-Earth space body. I guess here. And Indonesia can federate with the Pan-Asian Combine. Okay, let's do that next as well. Definitely do not auto-renew abandon in there. Oh my god, my cab just showed up. You're doing 4,000. What's this agri-complex hold? 3,000 crew. Ooh. I need another farm here. Interesting. I guess I can't shut those down, hey? I'd like to know why I can't shut down a Spaceworks that's not doing anything. Like, I feel like I should be able to shut that down and then power on the nanofactoring complex. But okay. So these guys need another firm. I think what I'm just going to do is I'm going to pump in 2 fusion reactors right now. That way, hopefully I can replace one of these. Or one of these with a firm. Each one of these is equal to 2. So hopefully I can replace one of these with a firm. And then maybe another mercenary battalion here. Because I don't want this place to just get attacked. We've made a residential module, but that's it. All right. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. $371. $576. You've got a battle station. Unfortunately, all your climate institutes are being upgraded. Probably gonna lose this station right now. That's okay. We upset the aliens. We kind of knew this was gonna happen. The other thing I should be doing is taking my Mars troops and attacking more Habs. Take as many of those places as I can from them right now. Yeah. That's not very good. If we fight this manually and obviously just let it go, can we at least take down like a frigate or something? Illuminati will do science if you're given a big bucks. The Exodus is closer to Academy compared to the Initiative. Yeah, the Exodus is just like friendly to everybody. But they do like doing their science. What's this military science and climate? Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer to have this station lost. But again, on the bright side, all these stations that get blown up, we're now able to rebuild them properly, so... Ooh. Those are like plasma shots, I guess? I love these purple shots that you cannot shoot down with point defense lasers. Yeah, 4 is the answer, it seems. Okay, there goes my station. They're probably going to blow up something else. At least we don't have any like mega threats at Mercury at the moment right now. The Pan-Asian Combine is at slight risk for an internal coup. Is that
Standing by for orders.
True?
What's the up?
I'm here.
Where do you need me?
Where to?
No. It's absolutely not true. I don't even know why it's saying that.
At your service.
Alright, you're gonna keep working on that alien. Yeah, let's get those stats up just a little bit more.
Standing by for orders.
Standing by.
So this guy was chasing an initiative guy, but after contacting him, he just went to ground, so... That's obviously him.
Initiating surveillance.
Standing by for orders.
I'm here.
Is that worth doing?
At your
You know what? It's
service.
probably not. Pakistan and Afghanistan
Heading to the LZ.
have a bunch of alien
Your
life forms
orders?
going on, so why don't we just start
At your service.
purging that stuff?
Going in hot.
What's the op?
I'm here.
Ready for orders.
God, my public order here just keeps permanently going down.
Making our case.
I'm going to work on
Standing
that.
by.
I'm going to have you set national policy. We'll absorb Indonesia. Or... I'm realizing, actually, what I could just start doing is pulling... I could start demanding claims and pull a bunch of stuff out of the Pan-Asian Combine into the Pacific Defense League. I can also leave the Pan-Asian Combine now, because I've got executive control again. Would that be better for me? I could take North Korea. I could take Taiwan. Vietnam counts for a lot of this. Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh. That's a bit weird. Chubu and Saibu. I have no idea where those guys are, but I do know that Biak and Ambon are here, so they're part of Indonesia. Yeah, I mean, they're pulling a lot out of me here.
Heading to the capital.
Let's do it. I'm gonna demand claims from Indonesia. I'm gonna take my parts back from Indonesia, and then I'm going to leave. I'm gonna separate the Pan-Asian Combine and the Pacific Defense League again, and then I'll have China absorb whatever's left of Indonesia, I guess. That seems to make the most sense to me. Watched the video of this yesterday, and I can't lie, it looks terrible. Looks terrible. Plays not terrible. Visually, it's a bit of a mess, but it is very enjoyable. Fission reactors, nano effects, layer defense. So much blown up stuff. Spaceworks? I definitely don't need that on Mars' surface. God, the computer is so bad at building bases. All right, where are we putting stuff? Operations center, that can come back online. Let's put a fusion reactor farm in there. Marine platoon. You're going to need an agriculture complex, though I don't think you have the juice for it. So how about a farm in the meantime? And maybe, I want to say a quarters, but how much is that? Power produced 1,000, power absorbed at 10, 12. So close. It's really annoying that you can't just build over that. Fusion reactor farms. All right, well, at least this mine is back online. I'm gonna have these guys keep taking habs, keep taking mines, I should say. There's huge defenses on Mars right now, so the more they can grab, the better. Okay. How much is that using? 560 out of 1,000. So that's 2 layered defense and 2 battle stations.
Anonbot, Anonarave, Anonakathohu.
In spirit, how we doing? Thank you for the 38 months. Welcome on in. Okay, we don't have enough juice to upgrade any more of these. Honestly, I kind of just need these battle stations to be online before I add anything to that shipyard. Because otherwise the aliens just blow it up instantly because they see that it's a shipyard. Mexico gains a nuke.
We've moved the needle.
Just gonna put him on permanent PR there right now. We've captured another moon base. I'm not going to do anything with this right now because the mining is up. They got a battle station up. I don't really need any additional juice up there right now. Let's grab our troops and hit another hab. Teach these dweebs a thing or two. I can't wait to blow up Papa 199 because I just keep getting a notification like every day that they are in orbit. It's driving me crazy. We'll get the upgraded fusion reactor here, I think. Ooh, no, let's get the Pharaoh site emitter. I forgot that we unlocked him.
Policy direction complete.
You're going to demand claim from Biak. You're going to repeat and continue.
Target.
So now we have all of that territory.
By the numbers.
Looking good, looking good. Happy New Year, dude. Happy New Year. Hope it's going well for you. We're going to rebuild that mine. I'm definitely going to decommission that Spaceworks. 10 boost to do it, though. You are unfortunately consuming more power than you're using. Damn, Spaceworks everywhere. Why does this guy have so many farms? 3 farms? Kind of seems like overkill. Okay. Cyborging. I do want this Argus complex. Yeah, I think let's grab that. What does cyborging look like? 2,000. Taps the brain's reward system at the expense of complex thinking. -2 command, -2 science, but +3 loyalty. Stealth field. +3 espionage. Executive AI, +3 admin. Guardian Angel, +3 security. +3 command. +3 command is really good for you, actually. Is anybody not using command and science? I guess Turk Turgelson. Let's give him some more loyalty then. I'm going to sell off 1,000 fizzles. To buy us more stuff. I could buy this guy more security, but it's not like he can be spotted by anyone anyway. He's basically invincible. Giving him some loyalty might be nice, though. Command and science he doesn't super need. So I think I will give him the forebrain stimulator. I don't know that I need that many of these other ones on here right now. I think I could probably chill on a lot of it. What are the stats on the Lawrence Livermore org? Counselor can't be a criminal. Must be from America. -$41. 35 research. +1 engineering. +2 science. +2 to a bunch of military stuff. And 10% energy research. That's the big buff. 10% energy research. No problem. No problem. Firestar fission lanterns. Most powerful gas core fission rocket we can build. Is that good for us? Who knows? Oh, I'm losing white collar automation. Faux show. But we almost have that antimatter one. Love that the computer's just like, it's cool, man. You can build all the antimatter. We don't want it. Panoma's missiles and space. Elysium event. Oh, these are our... Oh, no, these are new orgs. So, sorry, that's an admin org. Grab that guy. Now you're at 25 admin. Are any of you the things that I want? Gamma rocketry's not bad. The Fabai is also not bad. You know, +4 investigation, 2 espionage. That'd get him over 10 and 10. Would get him up to 21 security. Would make him prominent as well. I'd have to get rid of what? Ad Astra Games, probably? 2 command. Wolfhound Forge Corp. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, this guy's already got the 10th Special Forces, the Air Force Research Laboratory, the Secret Service. He might as well have the FBI as well. Hell, we might as well. This is our engineer. You could take up Panoma missiles. It's not really that good. You could pick up Icarus Works. Yeah, I think we'll do that. 1 engineering. Right.
Ready.
Defense in the EU needs to be refreshed.
Protecting our interest.
Ready.
Deficient in water. That's not true. This guy has just been burning down alien life forms. I'm gonna let him keep doing that.
Your orders?
You've succeeded on tracking this dude, so actually, I'm gonna cap him.
We'll grab them.
What's the order?
Which means you need to be on protect target so that I don't get killed.
Defending the VIP.
I'm here.
Reporting in.
Ready.
You guys need to assault this hab. You're at Russo Station, which is getting a dockyard. Cruise accelerator 0.82. Cruise accelerator 400. $200. Oh, this dreadnought is really slow. What I'm wondering about is, like, if I break this fleet off, can I bring some of them up to meet the EDF faster? If I just did that, and then came out to, say, the EDF. Yeah, they could get there in April. All right, I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let these guys come here for May. They're going to meet the EDF. This is going to be a carrier and these escorts. So it's functionally going to be about the same fleet. I'm just concerned about intercepting that alien troop carrier. He seems like the guy we really got to focus on. Lucky Marine, hello! Welcome in, dudes. Thank you for the raid. When research has to be done, it's yours. When research is done, it's ours. How is your Terra Invicta run going? Welcome to, I think, the late game, what I would call the late game. We are dealing with aliens in basically constant full-out war. We are fighting things as the Academy. We are in control of most of Asia, though we lost a bit of China to the Protectorate, who space lasered us out of space, and now we are just beating up all their space stations in the meantime. You've come in at a good time. We have an alien fleet en route for Earth that we're going to go blow up so it can't land. Ah, right. And we also have... I forgot. We're actually ready to cab someone out of space to go take over stations. If there are specific mines we want, I could start invading them with this guy. Let's wait until we capture this alien, so we'll keep them there for like one more turn. EDF is waiting on repairs. You're at the Thomas Aquinas station in extreme Earth orbit. Sorry, you're actually going to go to our antimatter station. Take as long as you want. Mars troops are attacking, and Alpha 50 is just vibing. This is my laser dreadnought, but there's no other bases here that I really care about, so I'm gonna let them just vibe. Do exactly that. This game's got depth. It does. It's got a lot going on at all times. It can be quite a bit. But it's also really fun when things go well. Oh, I can't wait to blow up those
Securing
lunar
our
fleets.
control.
All right, so EU is defended and there's new space defense. You're protecting our grab, snatch and grab on this alien.
Our atoms do not truly touch one another. Like the clouds in the sky, they have no hard boundaries. All they can do is move.
These are a
close
lot
enough
of
to
big
influence
drives.
each other. Chancellor Li Qingzao.
A lot of big drives there. Coming out for space. We've swiped another one of these guys. Skunkworks, fusion piles. All right, you're gonna have to put a battle station probably in there. And you guys are probably gonna need some fusion reactor farms. What's this? A Skunkworks? We'll make it a fusion reactor farm. That should be fine. Hey, I'm starting to run out of control. All right, so there are 2 bases left on Mars, and they have like 180 troops, so I can't take them with this singular cruiser. But I actually think that's because I'm out of troops. I am just realizing. So let's go back to our station. Don't we have a station in orbit? Wojing Station. Where is that? Altitude 500. Oh, you're already docked at the station. Okay, never mind. I misunderstood how you worked. We'll start repairing him. And actually, if he gets fully repaired, it might be enough Marines to take the rest of it, so.
Targets lost. We couldn't get them.
Failed to capture, but we'll try
We're
again.
winning their hearts and minds.
He might go to ground. All right, there's the last year repair. USA versus Chile. Yeah, so he's back up to 37 strength now. I will deal with you in 1 sec, energy science
Mission
station.
complete.
You're going to demand a claim for... Oh, I see. Let's take Taipei. Yeah, okay, so he still doesn't have enough. So we need to build another one of these troop carriers out in Mars. Wait up on volatiles. And I hope with the 2 of them we'll be all right. And so this station has gotten sort of its basics up and running here, but it doesn't actually have enough power. We're going to try to create the tier 3 version of this base station next. Trying to get these science stations back up and running. Ever so nice. At least we do have these energy science stations, so we are getting boosts there. Protectorate Fleet Papa 136 has begun bombarding the Nebuchadnezzar base. Thailand gets another GDP point. There's just so much happening all at once here. You have 38. 136. You have 38, but I don't know that you can really take this. You are a... What do you have? An arc laser turret, green arc laser turret, a defense phaser turret, and a green arc laser battery. You also have a marine officer. Ultraviolets, rail cannons, ultraviolets, rail can. I just don't think that would go well. What is the Nebuchadnezzar base? We just took this. This is fine. There's a bit of they're shooting back a little bit as well, so so sorry, was it Thailand just got an extra point? Maybe? I think it said Thailand, yeah. Yeah, it must be, because we have an extra thing here to do. Okay. There's no army in Thailand. I think that's okay, though. Super duper well educated. They don't need that much on knowledge. Honestly, they mostly just need like economy and funding. They are, all things considered, doing pretty well. Maybe I could build them an army. Even though they're atomic age, one army is better than no army. All right, so you're revising them. I have to wait to be able to take the rest of this until January of later this year. Oh, okay, that's actually not that bad. So I was going to federate you, but I think I will wait a little bit longer. I do need to add Australia into the Pan-Asia, but that's also going to wait a bit. This is March 31st to crack. So
we must persuade the people.
Let's get you
Reporting
pumping up them. You're pumping up these homies still, even though it is, you're basically not making any progress.
Ready.
You're going to keep working
What
on
do
this
you need?
counselor. You're going to keep defending
I'll keep them
that
safe.
counselor.
Ready to
33.
go.
Acknowledged. Eyes on target.
Standing by for orders.
Kind of thought that would be better. We could send me right into space at this point. And I think let's do it.
Launch is a go.
I'm going to send her to the taxi cab. You have 14 and you have 39. So these guys are bombing, but they should get beaten up a little bit for doing that. We unlock ferrocite emitters, tritium fusion drives. Okay, well, maybe let's just grab those tritium fusion drives right away. Fusion at a small but efficient drive. Again, at this point, I'm just kind of like getting all of the drive tech because I cannot tell what is better and what is worse. Ah. They're just going to bomb that out of orbit completely.
Offering assistance.
On guard.
Okay, okay. There's no defenses at that base, so... I'm actually just waiting for them to blow up the entire base so I can rebuild it. Size matters. Build a Titan. The Flag Titan class Titan Flag Titan at low Mercury orbit has been complete. You're going to join Alpha 50, which is going to be called, like, Titan Fleet. So the Flag Titan is my flagship, is the thing. It's not meant to hang out here, but it is currently going to.
Mission
Good name for a
aborted.
Titan, right? Can't capture or hold target individual. Why not? Did he disappear? He didn't just disappear. He disappeared in my own country.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Poseidon Torch. That's probably going to be a very good one.
Arrived at my destination.
You've arrived on board your taxi. How? Where are you going? What a good question. Let us look at the entirety of space. Who has the most volatiles in a base that we can take? You right here. Mare Salvatore. $165 Lorelei. His fleet has insufficient Delta V to reach this system. Requires 22. Oh, you just need to refuel. You can't refuel because I'm waiting. I understand what happened here. How long until this is built? 14th of July. Yuck.
Okay, Bob, I'm on the pad.
Okay. I'm actually going to have to put her back on Earth because there's no point in her being in space. England has built its first army. Grand. Okay, they're sending a Titan towards me. Sorry, Mars. I just gotta see those other fleets. So it looked like his fleet got dunked up pretty bad. I.e., I think I could take Mars troops and intercept. Papa 210. I don't know if this will work. I feel like it should, though. 38. Okay, I guess we're manually fighting this one. I have a bunch of green lasers. So do they. I don't really think there's much strategy to be done here. Can maybe decide like what ship I want to blow up first. Probably the Kyoto. Yeah, he's turning basically all of his ships around. He is literally turning around all of his ships. I guess I should have went faster. This is nice. Our green laser beams have extra range on them, so he's just like ripping apart these guys. We are getting shot a little bit, but not too seriously. I feel like maybe he should be prioritizing the ships that are actually shooting us. Oh, you really want to just go flying past these guys, eh? And all your weapons are destroyed. This is the biggest problem I'm finding in all of these fights, is that my weapons get broken before my ships do. And I don't have a good answer for how to fix that right now. Seemed to go well until it didn't. Yeah, so what happened was my green lasers were good. My green lasers outranged all of their ultraviolet lasers. And then my guy decided to hypertrack drift as close as he could to them. And all of the green lasers, all of the ultraviolet lasers then suddenly were within range. Honestly, we could probably win that fight if I manually controlled it. Because I think as long as I stay back, we'll blow up all their ships. Bit of a YOLO, right? Livy, hello, good morning. I feel like let's take that fight with a bit more knowledge. I will tell you one thing. This game hates loading. Loading a save is not something the game likes you doing. Gets really, really clogged up. So I wonder if... I don't know if I can, like, control... Can I break the ship, I guess is the thing? Because I want to close the gap quickly so I can start shooting them, but then I want to pump the brakes. I just don't know what space brakes are. I guess they're just thrusters in the other direction. Cadian ships, the weapons broke before the ships did. Certainly one way to put it. Yeah, so I think initial velocity, good. Put you on balanced. And basically, I'm going to wait till my weapons start firing, and then I'm just going to turn one of these backwards. Or like sideways or something, you know? Heat will accumulate in the ship's heat sinks until they're full, at which time the radiators will automatically extend. Okay. Promising. This weapon has been jammed by ECMs. Excuse me? What the hell just happened? What, did they like critically hit my power plants or something? I mean, we have some side armor, just not a lot. I recognize this ship is not designed for combat, but it's got like component armor. Some modules explode when taking damage. Do you think they like hit my radiator and blew up my radiator maybe? I didn't close my heat sinks, which I bet is what just happened. Can we try this one more time? Last time, I swear, no matter what happens, we'll go with it. I guess you're meant to close the heat sinks once you start firing. Curious. I mean, we just exploded so fast. So maybe instead of turning, I'll just try to throttle down. It might mean I have to just like spin the whole ship backwards, but drifting sideways by keeping the nose armor pointed at them. Yeah, I guess we could try that. It's kind of what I was trying to do there, but unless you are directly like nose to nose, some stuff does tend to slip past. But okay, we'll try the multi-track drift again. And we'll close the radiators. Interesting, he didn't chase me this time. Also, he's not fleeing this time. Uh-oh. Well, if that's the case... So I can't really reduce speed. Let's try going that way. We're going to put on one deep turn. Like, it's still a cruiser, right? Like, it still should be pretty chunky. You don't need to do that, dude. Thank you. Try to turn him a little bit so he's a bit more nose armored. Let's priority target him. Let's close my heat sinks. Defensive maneuvers, intercept course, match velocity, force velocity, lock on target, starboard spin, all stop. I don't think any of those we want. Where are my... That's Delta V. This is power remaining. This is stored heat. Spin a little bit more. Try to keep it on the nose. I mean, that's the only guy who's trading with me right now, so... So far, so good. We'll keep turning these. Primary life support. No, my sensor array is taking a bit of a hit. This is still kind of the only ship that can actually fight me. I don't know where the Kyoto is. The Kyoto is actually fleeing, so that's the only other one with a laser nodule. I think that's exactly what happened, is I didn't close the radiators, and so they went boom. What happened here? But it's cooling down. Focus fire posture, attack posture. What is this on right now? Guardian mode. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That guy is fleeing, so I tell you what, we're gonna start going like this. And then like that. And we're gonna start playing catch up now and chasing these guys down. You know what? I don't want to get too close because they still have those. Purple shots. But this seems all right now. All right. Well, the great news about this is we are learning a bit better on how to space combat. Maybe not that intense, but... Uh-oh. No, you're going too fast now, buddy. You need to cool your jets. Just a little bit. Okay. Now this is pod racing. Very good. Very good. Looks like a huge UI improvement over the last version too. For the combat, yeah, absolutely. The combat was very, very messy last time. So we got a couple of officers out of that then too. Much better. Much better. So we're gonna go nuke that other fleet that's here. They had 0 strength, so I'll just auto-resolve them. Nice. Nice. Now, I think I'm just going to go back and park at our station. Because I don't really think they're needed for anything else right now. Seems like the smartest choice for us. That ship is known through the galaxy, scares enemies far and wide. Needs a name that instills fear, like Horst. Horst. Feels like a good name of something just puking up. A cat just puking up a fur ball. Oh, I'm gonna Horst. That alien managed to escape, which is a bit of a bummer. %. Crackdown. Well, we'll keep getting up the public authority, public opinion here. Oh, Indonesia can claim Brunei? Oh, we should take that then. So that's free real estate.
Removing our enemies.
Your orders. Terminating the opposition.
Actually, he can
Standing
do that.
by.
And then
Reporting in.
you on the other hand. Project Exodus, do I care what those guys are doing? No, not really. We don't really have enough control points here to take Russia. You know what, man? I'm just gonna launch a survey over there
Where to?
for right now. Me, right? Unfortunately, you have to deorbit
Prepping for re-entry.
because we've got a ways until that taxi cab can get re-upped.
Ready for orders.
And then we'll continue on our merry little way. But why don't we do that in our next episode? And we'll cut this video here. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope to see you soon.